Don't you love it when things are both easier and more affordable? Like when the rain washes your car for you. Or like when you save up to 10% by bundling your renters and auto insurance with USAA. Bundle with USAA and start saving. Get a quote today.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay. With experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
Saturday presents, in the red corner, the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy. Champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Saturday. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner by knockout is Saturday. Saturday, bring it on.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin. You're listening to the Funnel Down Defense Podcast. And now here's your host, Steve Collins. Steve Collins.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Funnel Down Defense Podcast. So excited you decided to join us. Give a big shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. The one-stop shop for basketball coaches has everything you need to become a better basketball coach. And also, if you're looking to deep dive into the Funnel Down Defense, go over and check out funneldowndefense.com. It will take you down a big rabbit hole, hopefully. I wanted to talk about the aggression, which I talked about last week or the last podcast, but how the funnel down basically makes people over penetrate. The ball gets to a side and you keep them on that side. The help defense is great. We're channeling them towards. So the aggressive rotations that you get in the funnel down defense punish players that over penetrate. And think about what people are doing right now. They're shooting threes, which we'll talk about next. And they're driving to the basket, right? They're shooting 2-footers, they're shooting floaters, and they're shooting threes. So we'll talk about the 3-point line next week. But we spent yesterday in practice 5 minutes on penetration and how to properly take a charge.
That's your money saying it's time for a McDonald's run. Because with new McValue at McDonald's, you get more than you expect. Like buy a 6-piece McNuggets and add a McChicken for just $1. Your money says let's go. Get more than you expect with new McValue. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
My freshman took a charge, didn't do it right. We talked about how to get low on taking that charge, how the fall should be about 6 to 8 inches, how you should put that forearm out. And we practiced it. I put him out, like old school. And I had one guy up and we just dribbled left and right. And then I had him take the charge. I wanted them to make sure that they felt what it was like to fall that short little distance, that you don't want to be tall. You do not want to be a skyscraper when you're taking a charge. You want to be low. So the problem with offense is when we funnel them into the gutter, when we pin them into the gutter, we funnel them to that strike zone. When we do those things, they put their head down, and it's the prime example to take a charge. It is the time that players can take the charge. I want my players to take charges better than anybody in our league. I want our players to take charges better than anyone in the country. I want to teach them how to do it. I want to teach them how to tuck that chin in, and I want them to do it. If they go soft to the rim, they're going to get their shot blocked. They're going to miss it. The floor is going to hit the back. So I think those are the things that we really want to emphasize, and we want to sell it to our players. That we have the blue collar club, where if you take charges or you get offensive boards or you get on you dive on the floor, you get a hard hat, you get Gatorades and all that kind of stuff. But I want the opposing team to have to prepare for us. I want the opposing team to have to worry about how am I going to reverse the ball. I want this game plan to be unique on their schedule. All right. How are they going to exploit our funnel down? How are they going to not reverse the ball? How are they not going to put their head down and charge? That is the advantage of this defense. And it's unlike anything else. Especially and what I think makes it so unique is you can, like I said a couple weeks, 3 or 4 podcasts ago, that we're running out of a 2-3 this year. We haven't done that in 3 or 4 years. Usually we're running out of a man. It's so unique, but it's an easy thing. It's simple and easy to sell. So hopefully you enjoy that. Let me know if you have any questions, steve@ttroops.com. Also, you can go over and check it out at funneldowndefense.com. Have a great day, everybody.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.